ForeFlight Mobile is the perfect addition to your flight bag. ForeFlight Mobile on the iPad has the great features you're used to using on your iPhone, with some new tweaks and adjustments to make weather, airport data, procedures, and maps even more effective and gorgeous on the big screen. Let's have a quick look. When we look at an airport, we can see a great deal of information at one glance, such as location, field elevation, tower frequencies, and so forth. More details are available with just a click, like the taxiway diagram, FBO listings, frequencies, weather observations and forecasts, runway data with relevant procedures, all procedures for the field, and we'll come back to these in a minute, NOTAMs and TFRs, services at the field, and other details. The procedures are available over the air if they haven't been downloaded yet, and once viewed, they are cached on the device. Note this procedure is marked as saved. We've already downloaded these. A tap brings it up, and with the big screen, plates are easy to read and take in. Back on the airport listing, across the top we have quick ways to hop to our favorite airports, other fields we've recently viewed, and the entire US AFD, plus listings for airports in more than 220 countries worldwide. The star lets us mark this airport as a favorite, or remove it from our favorites. We can also jump over to the map to have a look at this airport's area by tapping the map marker, which we'll do in just a moment. At the top right, we can use the search field to look up airports by identifier or location, find aircraft by tail numbers, and more. The locator button in the right corner will use your current location to find nearby airports, and a tap on any of them will take you to its detailed listing. But let's get to the maps. By tapping the map marker for our airport, ForeFlight Mobile switches us over to the maps to see the airport. The usual gestures for zooming and panning can be used, and you can quickly access different map types by changing the selection at the top. The IFR and VFR maps can be downloaded for use when offline, just like the airport listings and procedures. The search field can get you quickly to any other area, and the locator button shows you where you are. The imagery area of ForeFlight Mobile gives you big and beautiful aviation imagery with categories of images on the left and the images themselves on the right. Tap an image to view it, and use the star at the top right to add it to your collection of favorite images. Back on the main imagery screen, the Favorites button at the top right lets you quickly jump to the images you need most frequently. Next, let's look at the Download section. ForeFlight Mobile lets you download the charts, procedures, and other information that's important to you and helps you keep it up to date. The one number badge on the Downloads button lets us know that a dataset has been updated and is ready for download. Once in the download area, we see what we have, such as the airport diagrams and terminal procedures for Michigan, as well as the effective dates for these items. The green check icon indicates that the data is all saved here on the iPad, whereas the blue down arrow indicates that the airport database is ready to be downloaded. We can then either tap the big download button at the bottom, which would download multiple items at once if we had more than one item waiting to download, or just tap the blue down arrow to retrieve a single item. If we find that we don't need an item anymore, a simple swipe brings up the delete button, and a tap removes it from the iPad. The delete button at the very bottom will delete everything we have downloaded. More data can be retrieved and stored on the device by browsing the collections at the bottom, tapping to select, and proceeding with the download. The Accounts section is where you can find information about your current data subscription, as well as provide your login credentials for your ForeFlight account and your CSC Duots account. If you have an iPhone or iPod Touch and an iPad, you can use your existing ForeFlight subscription on both devices by logging in here. Finally, the Scratch Pad is a handy tool that lets you quickly jot notes or drawings, such as your entry into a holding pattern. There's also a text view where you can type notes quickly. We've put a great deal of thought and effort into making ForeFlight Mobile the best application for aviation use on the iPad. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, please visit our website at www.foreflight.com.